Yep.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
There.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can't hear you now. Stop.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me now?
Still there, bro?
You can hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Back again with another one. This is the U.N.I verse, where we give you that premium review content and a little bit of more shit for your ass. Now, um, we have here today uh Valvrave, the Liberator, thing one and thing two, season one and season two. On the menu for tonight, I have with me my man's Nemo. When would it be?
What's going on with your people?
You kind of low, bro. Your mic muffled.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, that's good, bro.
I'm saying, what's going on with your people?
All right, good people. You heard that? Um, shoot. Going well,
I was thinking, bro,
tell it with the
after we wrap up the scores, but for Juneteenth, just a little something. Uh, what's the most nigga moment you've seen in a family?
Oh, okay, yeah. For Juneteenth, what's the most nigga moment you've ever seen in an anime? That's a good
It
one.
could either it could either be a nigga was
Moment.
so it could either be a nigga was so late that it just him showing up was just there's no point. Like,
Right, right.
you,
Or like, if you want to know what a nigga moment is, you can refer to the Boondocks. Get your cultural appreciation on. Not
and not that
misappreciation, but
and not
appreciate.
that and not that anime necessarily imitate those nigga moments, but we do have some shows that reveal a lot
Oh,
of
it's something that's emulated to a T.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna
Like,
say it's some out here that's emulated to it. The definite T with the nigga moments. Like
right, right.
that's one thing you gotta look forward to with JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen, bro. They got a lot of nigga moments.
Okay. Got nigga moments. What's the most nigga moment I've ever seen in anime? You know what? Let me think about it. Hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to that one. Well, that one, that's a good one right there.
I actually have two. Uh,
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Let
my
me hear
first.
yours. Yeah, let me hear
I'm,
yours
I'm,
first.
I'm gonna say my first one, and I'm gonna do my second one after we do the scores. My first, it was a nigga moment for me, bro, because I done some stupid ass shit like that before. Do you remember in Naruto Shippuden when Naruto had to put his head in that statue and him, Yamato, and Killer Bee, and he played that prank on Yamato like that shit ate his head for real.
Oh,
That was a nigga moment for me, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, that's some shit a nigga would do. Like,
damn. See, I
Like
got
we in a serious
it.
moment right now. Let me try to make these niggas laugh real quick by doing
Right.
some, and then reverse the effect. Like nigga, that ain't funny.
Damn. I gotta see that shit. I will
You
have
didn't
to
see it?
definitely tune in. I didn't finish Shippuden. I didn't finish Shippuden. Ladies and
What arc
gentlemen,
you
I
left off?
watched it and didn't finish it.
What
So
arc you left off on?
I got to the war.
Oh, so you thought you started the war because this is kind of at the start. I would say.
Yeah, I started the war. Like
It's
I
like
would start over from the beginning at the war, even though I've seen some things.
so you haven't gotten to the part where Naruto is like kind of sort of fully connected with the nine.
The last scene that I saw um was Sasuke had just beat um
Naruto.
no. He had just beat Kabuto
Mm.
and he had found the reanimation jutsu and he had all the Hokages right there. And they was about
Oh,
to get into some knowledge drop.
okay. Well, then you did see it then, because that's in like the midst of the war. That's like mid war, bro. When he
All
summoned
that
all,
shit is like fuzzy. The war is like super fuzzy to me, bro.
yeah, that's like mid war, because that's like right before him and Naruto. Uh, one of them end up fighting. Actually, they both end up fighting Madara for the first time. They first time kind of one shot both of them. That happened
Right,
after. But yeah, that's way after the scene I was talking about. That's like right before Naruto joined the war. He was
right,
stuck.
right.
He was stuck on that moving island.
Gotcha.
They was trying to keep him on the island.
Okay. All right. Well, let me think about a nigga moment as we do this. I might be able to come up with one towards the end as well. Um, but again, ladies and gentlemen, and people out there, we have Valvrave, the Liberator, um, on the menu. And what you think, man? How you feel?
Actually, that's why I came tonight because I really want to hear how you feel about it. If I didn't get too far, about it.
You
'Cause
say,
I remember you said earlier when we was talking, this is a really good anime. So the fact that I'm gonna continue watching after this week,
okay. So how far did you get in?
I think I said earlier, episode 8 first.
Okay. So with what you've seen so far, how do you feel?
Um, well, one thing I have been looking for lately, and I've been trying to quality work. I'm starting to be able to tell how much time and effort. Well, I wouldn't say that, but I'm sort of kind of getting there. I'm peeking into the world and knowing how much time is actually spent on a written show. I would say, but
Right.
like I said, this is quality work. Like I'm gonna keep watching, even though I didn't get around to finishing it. I have to finish.
Got you.
That's how I feel.
Okay. Now, I believe it did originally air in 2013,
Oh, this came out in banger years. Oh,
and yeah,
that's
the
why.
first season.
That's
Now, upon watching it, you are going to get some like Code Geass. I say Code Geass and Iron Blooded Orphan type of feeling.
I haven't I haven't seen Iron Blood or that's a Gundam project, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't
That's a
seen
really
that
good
yet.
gun though.
I haven't seen that, and I think they actually are dropping some continuation to that. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. It was pretty lit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. I think they're probably gonna start that back up in the summer or the fall.
Okay,
So
but
they
they
got a
got
lot of guns.
some people from that. Pretty much, they have people who worked on those same projects. Well, not the Iron Blood Orphan, but they worked on the Gundam project, and they did work like on Code Geass.
Okay,
Like it does have a lot of those feels in there, so I get it why a lot of people might not tend to care for it.
I
You
need to ask
know?
you about. I need to ask you about that. Are you pretty familiar with like the length of Code Geass as far as like the manga? Do you know if it's done or not?
Um, you know what? Honestly, I'm not sure.
Because I've been, I do a lot of digging for returning shows, new mangas that's trending, things of that nature. And I've been hearing a lot of speculation about some new Code Geass.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know if it's true, but I was looking at a blog for the return of Vinland Saga. And they had a link for possibility of Code Geass.
I just see that third season not gonna happen.
Yeah,
So
and basically the blog I read was some bullshit. I just had to make sure. That's all.
yeah, no, I'm looking at an article that just came out like at the beginning of the month where they were saying that it's pretty much not gonna happen.
Yeah, these writers ain't wasting their time, man.
Like the story is pretty much done, I guess. But I didn't finish watching it all, so
I'm
I
glad you told me that because I only watched the first season of Code Geass. I still got two more to go. Cool.
like yeah, I haven't finished Code Geass off. I kind of it started to fall into the background, and
You
I was
said the main. So the main character is an anti-hero.
cool.
The main character of Code Geass.
It's let
I
loose.
can't. Yeah, I can't remember his. Yeah, I don't
I do remember that let loose is the main nigga and his homie. I don't know his homie name though,
remember. He the lit.
but well anyway, back to this shit, bro. So I watched the whole thing all the way through. Um, and I enjoyed it. You know, I thought it was it tailored to my taste with the unveiling the world concept. I like that. That was pretty cool. You know, of course they were kids, so I'm gonna play out into some of these kid cliche tones. Now they did have a rape scene in there,
Was it
and
further along?
it was in the first season. Was it after that episode?
Like I said, I'm on 8, and maybe I just didn't pay attention to that.
No, you would have seen this one. Unless you just was like back turn head
Now
turns.
I was gonna say because I was watching this while I was handling school documents. I was kind of consumed into it. And I was into my paperwork back into it. Like I was probably
So
way.
episode 10, bro.
I'll say I haven't hit it.
So um like I that is a touchy, subject for a lot of people. So it does get its
I'm not gonna lie.
ding or its tick for that. Um,
Not gonna lie. Goblin Slayer's Garden. That's
Goblin Slayer did have that, but the way they played it out in this show, you just will have to see. Um, and and like they had a lot of like child souls working. Now that to me, that should be turned up. You
yeah.
always have you a little twisted child. So I'm like, okay, cool. I know who that's gonna be. How fire is he though?
Have you ever
And
seen?
he was pretty fire.
Have you ever seen this anime called Twin Stars?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I seen that one.
You remember
And-
Yuto,
no, I don't remember the names.
the one who was the brother of the girl. He was a villain majority of the show. People thought he was
Oh yeah,
dead.
yeah. The little what he had like silver hair.
Yeah, he had that eye patch on his
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
That was a twisted ass kid.
Hmm.
That was a twisted kid.
Looking back at that one, see what's the most twisted ass kid you ever seen in the anime too? Shit.
That anime Occultic Nine. That little child who had the little box, and he was
Oh,
trying
the
to
murder
see.
box.
Yeah, he was trying to see how far he could take it with the box because he kept telling him like, "I'm a kid, so I'm never gonna go to jail for this." And I was just like, "Yo, that's some
Oh yeah,
twisted
that was a
shit.
twisted kid.
That's some woke ass shit for a child to understand. Like he can do whatever the fuck he want because all he got to do is plead insanity, and he's a child."
Oh nah, I'm the twisted the little motherfucking girl on uh Magical Girls Rising Project.
Oh yeah, she was kind of twisted. I ain't
She
gonna cap.
was
It
fucking
was a
kinda. She was out there. That shit was
It was actually
crazy.
it was a couple of it was about 3 or 4 of them chicks on that show that was really twisted, and it was honestly some of them was twisted because they just didn't know how to handle keeping up with their day to day lives and worrying about the fact that they was really finna die at something,
Right.
or they just didn't know they was finna die. That's where the twisted sickness came out of them girls.
No, bro. I'm talking about the fucking the little girl on the show, bro. There's
The
one
little,
particular character.
she was a fighter too, right?
She was the most cutthroat killer of them all.
I think the one you talking about, she was the one that lobbed the motherfucking heads off and shit.
Who?
I was saying, I think the one you talking about, there was a girl that was just like lobbing niggas' heads off and shit without a care in the world. I can't really remember the
Yeah,
name.
I think
That
so.
I watched that shit one time and I was just like, whoa. By the time I got to episode 12, I was like, what the fuck? These are children.
These children don't give no fucks.
These
These
children are in too deep. That's what it was.
children don't know what the fuck they playing with and shit.
Yo, you want magic? Okay, I got some magic for that ass.
What was her name? Let me see. I mean, but they didn't know. Like, I got some magic for you.
I mean, yeah, of course you don't know. That's like a nigga hands you a black bag full of cash. Honestly speaking, bruh,
What did I
the,
say?
the average person would take that. And then you can't really say too much when you got cops swarming your door. Like, I mean, bruh, you did get a bunch of cash from a random ass nigga with a black bag, bruh. Did you not think something wasn't gonna happen behind this shit? Like, that
Man,
was
well
I
they
ain't gonna
did
lie, the
they
main
did it
character,
like
she was suspicious
they
the
did it
whole
in
time.
Joker's game though.
Yeah.
You
But I
know,
mean, the main character was suspicious. She was suspicious of the shit the whole time. She was like, "This is what I have to do." When he's talking about they had to
yeah,
start killing each other, she was like, "Huh? That don't sound like what magical girls do. I ain't never seen no shit like this in no show."
motherfuckers had to, yeah, they had to start murking. Oh man,
Some of the motherfuckers knew what it was, though, because they had already been sneaking playing, and they knew bro was not. That was that. That was bro was somebody else. He wasn't even who he was supposed to be. That nigga was the alien.
yeah, bro was playing them all.
Yeah, because the one he was supposed to be, he had already killed the motherfucker. And the main character girl, she knew the motherfucker that he killed. So she was the one who was really just fucked up behind the shit.
Right,
She
right.
she
See,
was already involved before she got involved. She knew some of the shit that was going on.
now that was a twisted kid, but on this shit, they was like, they had the whole armies. They had whole child soldier armies out here, or special agents. They was training them up as kids.
I ain't
They
gonna lie, that
had
type of shit. I ain't gonna lie, that type of shit like that. Fucking me up. Raising literal kids. I don't care what age they are. They can be 10 to 15. But like these motherfuckers either have or have not experienced puberty. And they already know how to shoot an M16 with precision, or they got laser beams coming out their eyes. That's not a child.
right.
That's a fucking android. Because if he do everything you say, he ain't got no free will. That ain't human.
I
So
mean, they just was like in the later season, you'll see where that nigga LF and his crew came up at, and it was just it's like a desolate area, and pretty much y'all gotta take care of each other. Y'all get trained here. If y'all see any outsiders, you kill them on sight.
so that just became their lifestyle. Kill.
That's just what it is. Where they getting trained from children to be a part of this army. You don't have a name no more. You get a code name, and that's it. We breed them up. You get to get in a mix. If you get fired and piloted and all that, you get in a mech. You can go
That
fuck
reminds
some
me.
in the mech.
That reminds me of what they did in Suicide Squad when they had the niggas go
Right.
on missions. And they had the niggas go on missions and all these motherfuckers. I wouldn't say they was trained, but they was some top class villains on some could take out a couple hundred people within 20 to 30 minutes. Seconds.
Now the main nigga on here, the LF dude,
Hmm.
his moniker is the one man army. I don't know if you heard him say that already,
Yeah.
but they call him the one man army. This nigga be doing that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But he the only one that be doing it like that. But he fire as fuck. This nigga
Yeah,
pretty.
it's either you gonna have a bunch of them niggas in the show or you just gonna have that one nigga that can
I
just
had that one nigga.
beat the shit out of everybody. And if
Right.
you're gonna have multiple, you gotta have at least 3 to 5 of them niggas in the show. 'Cause it ain't gonna add up two niggas that could. It's just another cliche show with two niggas that's just beating the shit out of niggas. You gotta have them
Right.
separated.
So like I said, I enjoyed it. I didn't think it was too bad. It was pretty straight. Um,
I'm gonna
But
see
I
that.
can see where those things come into play, those other little shows come into play. If you've seen them, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, cool. You're gonna see some other executions. Some would say better executions of this show if you haven't. So you just started from the bottom, work your way up, fill in the gaps. It, but that's what I would say about it. Uh, it had some really fire moments. I thought, like I don't want to ruin it for you because you're gonna watch it. So, like, just from the shit that you seen, they came out the gate. Them kids was just murking shit.
I mean, you know me, bro. We can talk about it all weekend, but I'm a bitch with it, man.
Right, right. Well, like just how how this shit's revealed. It could also be. It may. I didn't see the other shows to completion neither, so I don't know how cliche these things might be when it comes to the overall. But for me, it's just like they
What's
were
the genre? What's the
huh?
genre of this again? What's the genre
This
or
genre,
or genre category? I
I think it's
forget.
like action, adventure, mech. Uh, I'm gonna go look it up.
Well, I can say this as far as the mech.
Like, action, mech, romance, drama, animation, thriller, action, fiction.
I ain't gonna cap with the mech. I don't see too many cliches. It seems like their system, as far as having mech set up, that shit is perfect. You never see the same dull ass shit done. It's always something different.
Right.
So,
Well, that's kind of makes for you as the standard goes. The makes would be like an exoskeleton outer suit type of thing. So maybe we'll see some progressions in the mech field. I think it could work better with visual execution.
there was one I watched a couple of years ago called Darling in France. A lot of
Darn,
people.
yeah, I think I seen that too.
It was I heard that it didn't go according to how the book was set up, but I liked it for what it was. That shit honestly was dope. Cause I mean, usually what I see, well, what you can actually call it, cliche, is mech versus mech. And when you actually do like mech versus aliens, that this technology is specifically built for, now we on a different scale of it.
Right.
Because they was fighting some of them motherfuckers, and it was just like the
Well,
physics.
these mechs on here, they was just fighting other mechs, and they had some pretty cool concepts with the mechs. I'm not gonna
Well, I
lie.
mean, again, it all depends on where they're going with it.
Yeah, like,
You can have
but
mechs versus mechs, and the battles be trash. But I done seen mechs versus mechs, and that shit go in. Gundam never fails for me. Never,
yeah, Gundam, like
never
those
fails.
visuals, are classic. And I think like I said, they try to do the 3D thing. Sometimes it doesn't come off as polished as you would like it. It just looks weird sometimes. You know, maybe the higher budget may help, or the better technology. How have you? It's all art, so the visual representation. But I don't know. I like how they like once they'll be able to shoot like feature length films in one of those high end video game type of engines. I think anime will be on like a whole nother level. But his Final Fantasy has done it.
Final Fantasy, I swear they graphics are different shit. Bro. That shit is ridiculous.
You know, Resident Evil.
It's hit
Uh,
and miss.
if you get a good version, it's fine, right? You
Well, I
get
say,
you or go ahead and get you like one of those HD versions or something like that. Get a 1080p version. Just get a 1080p version, and it'll look it'll look really good. You know. So once the anime studios start linking up with like them using that real Unreal Engine, it'll be different. But these guys, they draw it, they hand draw it, they do it all stuff like that. So I could see where they keep the art form the way it is. It's tradition. But that'll be the new wave for this shit right there.
yeah, I think the fact that they're more tradition and they still get their popularity. We're also, I would say, as far as like cartoons, we're tradition as far as like the wacky characters and whatnot. Um, but I will say America does go the extra mile with some of the animation for movies, TV shows. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Pixar got it, bro. They
Yeah,
got
you know they do. Even if they
they
want
got
to
it.
have like that type of, back
If they
in,
did, if I seen an announcement tomorrow that said Pixar will be dropping a lot of fall anime in 3D, I'm gonna watch it. It's Pixar, bro.
right?
Fucking, did you see Dragon Quest? The
Yeah,
Pixar?
yeah. Mm-hmm. Dragon
Hell,
Quest. That's Square Enix. That's fucking Final Fantasy. That's them people. Who,
Man,
you know what I'm saying? That's the same companies.
see,
So once they start linking up with these game companies for real, we can start seeing some real deal hard shit. But or they get adopt the software and be clutch. But what's going on, bro?
what's popping with y'all?
Not much, man. We didn't get into the review scores just yet. We just chatting it up.
All right, bet. What y'all been vibing on, man? What's the?
nigga, I've been trying to hit your ass up for a minute. You know we had to talk about this Sunday episode of Bullet. we had we have to talk we have to talk about the disrespect that G came with in this episode, bro. Like
Disrespect.
this
It's
this was this was more disrespectful than Madara versus the Shinobi Alliance.
you think so? I don't know, bro.
Bro, he was smacking Naruto's shadow clones around like they were balloons.
It's awesome. But that little shrinking what's the name shit. Hell, that shit. You can't fuck
Bro,
with that shit, bro.
this nigga has a shrinking ability that's god tier when it comes to capabilities, bro. I don't. We're not even gonna talk about what this nigga can do, bro, because that's not even Gigi. That's Ishi. That's a whole nother nigga, bro. So I want to know who that nigga is. Who are you, bro? That, bro. I've never seen. I ain't seen Sasuke and Naruto get that ass whooped like that since Haku.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He
Like
was
they
giving it to they ass with ease. I'm talking about with ease, like, bro.
and you know what's funny, bro? Haku beat they ass with ninjutsu. It got worse for me, bro, because this nigga Jigen beat they ass with taijutsu.
Pretty much straight hands, bro. Pretty much straight hands, bro. All,
he
all,
made
all, all those same old tricks. That shit ain't working, bro.
that shit did nothing. Jigen basically showed them like, I don't know who you've been battling up until now, but you fighting a god, man. Like, I'm not even finna waste my chakra on you niggas.
like that's what be killing me. These niggas they really took too long to pull out the Susanoo and the Fox, even though
Bruh,
that
that did
didn't even
nothing.
mean shit.
That did nothing, bruh. He literally bursted through each form and physically beat the shit out of them. Like, that did nothing. Like, there was no point in doing them giant ass transformations, bruh. There's no point. They still got their asses beat. Like,
When he punched through the Susanoo like it was paper, bro, I was like, oh no.
God damn.
yo, this nigga G punched through that shit like it was a fucking what is this shit? The little Japanese doors, bro. The little sliding doors, bro. He punched through
Hell
that joint,
no.
bro. And then he told Sasuke before he did it. He
He
said,
was like,
he was like, so this is the famous Susanoo I've heard about. And I'm like, heard about? Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This nigga Jigen been chilling on y'all niggas for a good 10,000 years, bro. Like, this nigga was goaded before he even showed you he was the goat. Like, I'm gonna just see how far y'all motherfuckers gonna take my people's shit. Like, I wanna see what y'all can do. Maybe y'all could actually be a match for us. This nigga Jigen was like, nah, bro. Y'all suck. That's what he told them niggas in this fight. Y'all suck.
Damn, see. Look at that. Goddamn
Nigga,
Naruto. Naruto.
nigga,
Look at it again.
nigga left Sasuke on the porch with his baby mom, bleeding out and shit.
no.
I'm talking about, bro. He did them niggas so disrespect. Yo, the most disrespectful thing, bro. He put this nigga Naruto in a ramen bowl.
Oh God, he did. He closed that shit on that nigga's house. Bro, he's like, bro, I can't. It's gonna take too much to kill you and the Nine Tails. But I would just seal y'all niggas. I really say, I'll seal. Seal. What do you mean, seal? Bitch, you seal as we speak.
But you see what I'm talking about, right?
God,
This nigga, this nigga Jigen, he calculated everything over a span of 10,000 years, but like this nigga knew it don't matter how much time go past. Y'all niggas will never be able to beat my ass. Like, and the reason why he told him that is because the nine tails comes from a 10 tails that's way bigger than the one he made.
see.
Mm.
Let these niggas go on for days with this shit. But anyway, nigga, did you have a chance to watch the show for this week, bro?
Who? Me?
Yeah,
Oh, no, nah, bro.
not at all.
No, don't mind me.
All right, I'm gonna go
Don't
get
mind
the
me. I'm just
scores,
watching,
man.
bro.
I'm
As
about
a
to go ahead
spectator.
and let the scores go out right now. Then shit, let me get something to write it down with, cause
Oh yeah, cat. After this, we doing a Juneteenth little event. What's the most nigga moment you've ever seen in an anime?
yes, that is the question of the night.
You know,
Most moment.
I'm giving you three. I've already given one. You got
All
three.
right.
So
Yeah,
my My
That's
first. Go ahead.
Hold on,
that's
bro.
a hard one.
Bro, let me get the scores out. You got time to think about it. Let me get
Okay.
my scores down real quick. All right, Nemo, you could go, bro.
Now you. Oh, you want me to go first with the scores?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So, animation. I don't know. For some reason, I always fucking love anime next. The animation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get at a 7.
Okay.
The story. Um, where I'm at for now, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. So probably if I would have
Mm,
seen the whole thing, I probably would be higher. Not gonna
mm.
Okay.
lie. And the sound. Um, damn, this is how you know I don't pay attention to the sounds
Yeah.
like that. So just to be fair, since I didn't pay attention, I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. All right. Cool. So for me, visuals, I'm gonna give that 7.2.
Mm.
Um, for the sound, I'm gonna get that 6.8.
Wow.
Um, Man, the music wasn't bad for me. They did have some fire ass little cut scene, little. That shit was it was kind of hard though. I'm not gonna lie.
About to
And the
say, you know what the
story,
best one is.
I mess with the concept, man. I mess with the concept. I really didn't like the story, so I'm gonna rate the story. I'm gonna get the story at 8, bro, because
Ooh,
I fuck with it. So unveiling the world, child soldiers. I mean, fucking marking off the rip. I mean, you got Mex kind of, you know, actually doing shit. I,
So
I never
so
seen
so
Mex in the
so
world, so
so
shit.
with the visuals, because the visuals seem kind of low for me. I ain't watch it, but the mech fights were they fire?
The Mex fights were fine for what they were, yeah. I mean,
Mm. See,
no,
when you say for what
no.
they were,
I'm not gonna say that
I'm
because I
about to
was
say,
just talking about that earlier.
you was just getting
Just
in my
talking about the,
ass about that, bro.
well, yeah. Just
You
saying
can't
that
even
shit.
say
I'm not
that.
gonna say that shit.
So I
The
need you to
visuals were
recollect
good.
your answer.
The makes for the visuals were good, bro. The makes for the visuals were good. They weren't like, so it had somewhat of a 3D ish to it, right? And it wasn't a bad 3D. So I said, okay, cool.
Like the 3D blended in with 2D.
Yeah, but it wasn't horrible. Like it wasn't bad. Like I've seen some bad shit. This one was actually enjoyable. So I liked it.
okay.
Yeah, I
But like it came out in that 2013 era, and do I feel like it had the top tier visuals of 2013?
I'm not
I'm not
gonna lie to you,
gonna
bro. The mixture of the 2D and 3D that actually changed me. I watched a lot of anime that came out.
it has the standard like visuals 2013.
Yeah,
Okay.
It just did a good blend. I feel like it did a good blend with that mech shit. I don't watch a lot of mech shit, but I feel like it did a good blend. Like another mech shit that came out was Tenkai Knights. Came out on Cartoon Network.
I watched it.
Things look like Legos or some shit like that.
Not necessarily. It was it was more like a Digimon with robots.
Oh, okay. See,
Like
yeah,
if they were legit robots, in the net. That
So, but I'm gonna ask y'all this, bro. When y'all think back on it, bro, yeah, I'm taking a liberty to say that Gundam is the finest mech shit everyone
we
has
just
ever
say that.
seen.
We just said that before you hopped in. Gundam is the
Yeah,
god tier of mech.
Gundam is the
Oh,
goat.
okay, so when you think back on it, was Gundam fight scenes really that lit?
A little
Like
bit.
some of them, I'm pretty sure they got some good fight scenes, but
There are
that
fight scenes that were crucial for me came like mid movie or like mid progress of the series, but like the end because it
because
was
I can't
always.
think of no famous matchup. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember
Honestly,
all
bro,
the different ones they
honestly,
had, but I don't remember no just stand out. Oh, this one versus this one, and it was just so crazy to fight.
to be honest
Except for
with you, bro, I've
Gundam G.
never I've never seen mech like top 10 mech. If you got some, send them to me because I've never actually seen people talk about these. I don't really think that.
The closest thing was the Gundam G series,
I mean, you
and
just
then
gotta. I mean, you gotta think, bro. It really just depends, bro. I mean, the way usually you gotta look at how the mechs are set up, as far as like movement, durability, all
it's
that
like
shit.
a lot of mech shit. The fights end up being on some like Power Rangers type shit. It end up being on some Megazord type shit, and it just be like, all right,
See, the
if
only
that's
one I can say wasn't really on that was Full Metal Panic because they actually had mechs that moved around like they were just giant soldiers. They had knife fights, they had hand-to-hand combat fights, they had gun fights, they had sword fights. You know what I'm saying? They had scientific technology,
Right.
gravity force fields. They had a lot of shit with the mechs in Full Metal Panic. Gundam had a lot of that shit too,
bro.
and they just kind of spaced that shit out with Gundam. I
Yeah.
understand what you're talking about. They just really spaced out a lot of the concepts that a lot of mech animes just threw all in one. They did one where it's like sword fight. There was one where there was gunfight for a while. There was one where it was
One
guns.
combination of both.
You know what I'm
One
saying? Then it
put
was
the mystical elements in it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They gonna do everything they can do with it. Like I've seen a fight as Gundam one. I can't. Was it Knights and Magic or some shit like that?
yep, Knights and Magic.
That shit was fire as fuck.
Cause he was a nigga. He was a fan of mechs. He was an isekai. He was a fan
Yeah,
of
it
mechs,
was Isekai.
and he
Mhm.
came to he came to a world where they actually created mechs, and he designed every type of mech that he knew about from his work, and that shit was hard. 'Cause
Cause he
they
had
they
the magic to do it.
and they was doing average shit in the beginning, but as that nigga start dropping more of his creation, the mechs got hard. Yeah, some of
Hmm.
his shit, you know what I'm saying? They was hand to hand combat fighters. Some had magic rods they could use. I'm like, wow.
It was cool. It was a cool concept that they slick partially had the technology to do it. All he did was just take it to the next level. So I really I mess with that aspect of it
Yep.
because yeah, that was cool.
Like I said, I mean, we talking top tier fights as far as mechs. We going back to the old days, Neon Genesis, Eureka 7 type shit. Like that's where all the hard mech
Yeah,
fights come.
yeah, true, true. That's the
We
hard
talk,
make shit right there.
we talking 91 from 2001. That was the era of mechs when shit was
I'm
hard.
saying, yeah, good mechs, in my opinion, was the hand drawn shit.
Hmm.
You
A,
know,
rec- a record seven in Neon Genesis mech fights was just in the league of their own, bro. Especially Neon Genesis, because a lot of they mech fights ended up being emotional as fuck. Because some of them folks literally died.
Yo, so how do you feel about Gurren Lagann next fighters? Because that's one of the ones I ain't start yet, but it's on my list. I just been skipping it for years, bro.
Goran Lagann
Honestly,
has
I like
one
it.
of the best fights, like most critically acclaimed fights, bro. See fights and all fights.
You
Gala.
talk-
I mean,
you
because I'm
talking
about to
about
say
they final
their
fight at
mech.
the end?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that and probably throughout the story. Because I mean, their mechs were more of an embodiment of them. Honestly, the fights were better suited for you know what most people would look for.
So
But yeah, Gurren Lagann was it was good. That shit was good.
so yeah, yeah, man. So now that we have given out the scores, bro, have you thought of your most nigga-ist moment in anime?
Define niggas. I gotta.
You got the Boondocks classification, um, and you have the
You got
uh,
the Friday
Chappelle
classification,
Show classification. You got the Friday
Debo
typography.
classification.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
What's a nigga? And he said, "All right, give your prime example of a nigga moment, Nemo."
Okay, damn, I just had it earlier. Give me a second. Uh, damn, I just had. You can go first, Cat. Let me think.
Yeah, I was
Probably
trying to give it to him so he can have an example.
Oh, okay, okay. Most niggas moment. Okay.
And when they put this thing in the chart,
I know Cat gonna like this one. Most niggas moment in anime was for me the Goku and Vegeta versus Golden Frieza. When Goku fucked up and got the whole world blown up, and Whis had to rewind time. And this nigga Vegeta just hopped on the battlefield, bruh. Told him straight up, see, I'm not finna play with you. I'm finna beat your ass. That was the most niggas moment for me, bruh. Cause Vegeta was just like, you saw that dumbass shit that nigga back there just did? Yeah, I'm not finna do that. See, I'm finna fuck you up. See, you had me back on Namek. But see, now we on Earth, nigga, and we about 15 years later. I'm about to show you what 15 years of resentment gets you, motherfucker. That nigga Vegeta was I'm finna beat your ass, bro. Straight up. Like, you think I'm playing with you. That nigga went Super Saiyan God Blue. Oh, he's not playing. Yeah, I'm finna beat your ass, bro.
okay, yeah. I think
That
I can top it. You
that
know,
and that and the My Boma moment, bro. When that nigga Beerus slapped the shit out of Boma and Vegeta Vegeta was just like, oh hell no.
hell no, bro. You ain't putting your hands on my bed,
Yeah, that's what I'm
nigga.
saying. I'm the only that nigga Vegeta damn near looked like he wanted to say, I'm the only one that slapped this bitch.
all right. Off the top of the head, I think the one of the most niggas I would just say the most nigga characters, bro, is King from fucking One Punch Man. His whole
His whole character is a nigga moment, bro. Cause I swear to God, they take him so serious, and he be like, "Bruh, I don't know what these niggas be talking."
Ah, yeah,
They said I did. They said I did what? No.
that nigga just want to play fucking RPG games
Yeah, you know
and
what, bro?
shit.
That nigga. You know what? That nigga King is like a nigga on probation who got a whole bunch of nigga friends, bro, that just keep him in shit, bro. It's like they said I did what?
He like nigga who like got that had that one moment, that one legendary moment,
And now he just the king.
and he just off that name alone, everything just be like it just circumstances happen and always turn out in his favor.
favorite, bro. It's just,
He just that one super lucky nigga with a rep. Like yeah, what's with that nigga, bro? That nigga murdered like a giant squid monster the other day, bro. Straight like that.
Nigga, I did what? No, I did. He's
Like, yo.
his inner expressions be killing me, bro. I be looking on the outside, bro. He be so intimidating. They
Hey,
go.
bro, will keep that straight face though. Bro, will keep that straight face though. He gonna hold it tight, bro. I ain't never folded, like, but I'm crushed on the inside, nigga. I am mashed potatoes, nigga.
he be fucking on the inside. He be like, bro, I can't take it no more.
Like, damn. Can somebody else just be the number one motherfucker, bro? Please.
Man, you know what's funny, bro? He know One Punch Man is that guy. Like
Mm-hmm.
when he seen how he destroyed half of his shit in his house just by doing everyday things, it's like this nigga is not normal. This nigga is me. He do the shit people talk about. I do.
Right.
No. That nigga King was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep you close because the time you show that you stronger than me, this is the number one hero, motherfucker. Not me.
That guy, that shit's funny, though.
The first time they introduced this nigga, bro, that shit was so funny. That nigga had to fight the biggest nigga out there, bro. He was like, what the fuck? You want me to fight this nigga?
I had my shorty on that big one punch in here dying, bro. Crazy. That's
No,
hilarious.
Good, bro.
the biggest nigga moment in One Punch was
All
when
right.
that nigga
You
took
know,
off.
I got to choose a nigga moment that actually involves a nigga, right?
Go ahead, go ahead.
So, my nigga Dutch, he was finessing, buddy.
Oh, how he's finessed the whole crew. I like how Dutch was just the mathematician, bro. He put every nigga in place accordingly, bro. Yeah, you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, and I'm gonna goddamn talk my shit, bro. Motivation and shit talking at the same time. It was just so smooth, bro.
That
That's my god nigga moment of the year. That's why Dutch is the head of the goddamn U.N.I verse right now.
straight up.
Nah,
There's no way. He represents nigga. He represents nigga. He's like the shaft of anime, bro.
That nigga like, how hood is this? That Gucci man shit playing in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up?
Hey,
That's that
I
nigga.
got I gotta call this a nigga moment because somebody memed this shit. They was like, when you tell your boyfriend to go beat up the nigga that slapped her on the ass. And it had that scene from One Punch Man where the nigga Garo finally met One Punch. And he hit that nigga, and that nigga One Punch Man turned around like, nigga, what? You trying to interrupt me while I'm shopping? He just cracked this nigga's shoulder like it was nothing. And the nigga fell out like, bitch, you set me up. That was the funniest meme I had ever seen in my life, bro. When you tell your boyfriend to go beat up a nigga who slapped you on the ass, and at the end of that shit, that nigga said, bitch, you set me up.
I'm trying to
Now,
think. Damn, I can't believe I can't think of one. That's
now
really
the biggest nigga moment in history
mm.
was the Boruto movie when Naruto and Sasuke beat the fuck out of Momoshiki. That was one of them cases where a nigga literally got jumped by two niggas. It didn't even take a whole group. It was just two niggas. But they jumped your ass, bro. No, you know what? That's not true. The biggest nigga moment for me, the biggest nigga moment is when Luffy laughed at Pika when he first talked.
Oh, that was some ain't shit right there. Now that was funny. That was a
that was
funny
the
ass movie, bro.
that was the biggest nigga moment I've ever seen in anime. Luffy didn't give two fucks at that point. Like this nigga sounds like this, and y'all don't laugh. Oh hell no! I see why you don't talk. That nigga probably got tired of killing niggas.
Voice is weak as fuck. That shit's hilarious. He had to
That
be strong. Get strong in life, bro. Ain't no way.
out of nowhere, you just hear some squeaky ass voice. Mugiwara. Like what? Did somebody call my name? And then his voice so loud, he like a speaker, bro. It was funny as fuck, bro. The fact that your voice sound like a speaker, like your shit echoes. Oh, that's funny.
I think I'm gonna give it to Baki then, bro. Just Baki had the most nigga moment, bro. Because um at that first or on that second season, nigga, everything was on site, nigga.
Yeah.
Everything was on site, bro. Oh snap! I ain't even know, bro. Fell out. My bad, bro. I didn't even know you fell up out of here.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with you, but I think you had to have the most nigga moments for sure. 'Cause
Yeah,
It, it's real nigga moments. It's pussy nigga moments.
yeah.
It's,
It's all types of nigga moments in that shit, bro. Like that was a real nigga moment right there. Nigga was just like, yo, we having a tournament and it's on site, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, what's up?
anywhere,
Anywhere,
anywhere, literally anywhere, anytime, nigga.
anything
Nigga don't give a
goes.
fuck. You in the shower, we go hook.
Nigga,
You
you
with
you
your
make love to
girlfriend,
your woman,
we go hook.
we hooking, nigga. Nigga, like what? You trying to take a shit, nigga? We hooking, nigga.
Yeah.
Like it ain't none of
You know what
that.
I always thought in that type of scenario? Let's say you got a tournament like that, right? You run up on a cook in the kitchen, getting no martial arts. Right, you finna get your shit beat. You finna get your shit beat in with hands and pots and pans. A cook that knows martial arts. Why would you run up on this nigga in the kitchen?
Hell no.
Use a nigga for running up on a cook that know how to fight in the kitchen. That's what Baki made me realize. They had a nigga in there that was just cooking. He knew how to fight like hell. Nigga ran up on him in the kitchen. I'm praying for the nigga that ran up. If anything goes, bro, I might just slap your ass with a pan of hot grease, burn your whole shit.
It's just like, but that's how, yeah, that's what Rocky was, bro. Anything goes. We on site, like, let's do
That's
it.
what I'm saying, bro. Imagine you running up on a nigga and he just turn around and smack you with a hot ass pan of grease, bro. There's no coming back from that shit,
That
bro.
nigga was at the house, and he was just like
First off, why
like
you running up on niggas while they cooking grits? You dumb.
no, check this out. When he ran up on Goki, and he was like, "Hey, go catch this." Nigga threw his ass a hot pot of fucking boiling water, nigga. And fucking got it cracking right then and there.
That's
And
what I'm saying, bro.
bro went to catch the pot like it was empty.
And
That
kick the
shit was
fuck out that nigga.
hot.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But the first time that shit was hot water, you know what I'm saying? Like
Imagine a
niggas
nigga.
was doing shit like that in there.
Now see, look, cat. Imagine a nigga on that same caliber as Goku, but he threw some hot ass grease at your ass, and he kicked the grease in your face. He don't kick you, he kicked the grease at your ass. That's fucked up, bro. Yeah,
Yeah, some boiling grease, hell yeah, that's over with.
the fight is over. Like, bro, your whole face is gone. Like, nigga, you worse off than Michael Jackson after the fucking sign above this nigga electrocuted his ass. You done. Like, your whole face is done. I don't care what you say.
But yeah, man, niggas don't be cutthroat like that. Well, we have a couple cutthroats like that. You know what I'm saying? I think from the New World they had some cutthroatness,
You know what?
real nigga moments.
I know another anime that can compare to the nigga moment in Baki.
Feeling bitch nigga moment.
Dororo. Have y'all ever seen that? Dor-
Dororo with the
yeah.
lizard,
No. You talking about the
the motorcycle.
no, with the little girl that looked like a boy and then the
Oh,
boy.
oh yeah, no, I ain't see that one.
I didn't see
Yo,
that one. I see Durara with the headless
uh,
rider. Now that's gas.
that has some nigga moments as well. But Dororo, that has from from one to finish, that shit has plenty of nigga moments, bro. Like you remember you was talking about that senile ass nigga from the last anime that you picked, cat? Senile
Oh,
old man.
you talking about
It's a nigga.
Shigiri?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a nigga. It's a nigga just like that in Dororo, bro. But he is samurai. And that nigga just be acting like he crazy as shit, bro. But that nigga slice and dice your shit the fuck up. And he blind. Nigga act senile and he blind. I'm like, yeah, this nigga can't get nowhere. I seen a fight scene. I'm like, never mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I got another nigga moment, bro.
all right.
Once again, I gotta go back to one of my niggas, one of the most famous niggas in anime, my boy Afro. Afro is
That
the
whole
most
that
Oh
whole
yeah,
series,
yeah, yeah.
that whole
You're right.
series is nigga moments. Bro.
Afro Samurai take the cake. Take out Baki. Afro Samurai. Whole bunch
when
of nigga shit going on right there.
when he fucked the female ninja. And then he found the what's his name and fucked her anyway. He was like, bitch, I knew you was trying to kill me. I will fuck you anyway.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That shit was crazy. He he literally turned that bitch from enemy to willing to die for this nigga with dick alone.
That's some nigga
He
shit
fine.
right there. That's some nigga shit right there. That's a nigga moment for you.
That's that's a real nigga moment for real.
Well, if we talking like that, bro, that nigga Naruto was a nigga, bro. That nigga had
I don't
bitches
know
ready to
about all
die.
that.
Nigga, nah, that nigga Naruto had motherfuckers ready to die for his ass, and he did shit for him.
I mean, that don't define the nigga shit, bro.
No,
No, the nigga shit was that he did it with dick, bro. Naruto went out here slinging wood and shit, nigga. Fuck.
Naruto ain't sleeping no more, bro. That nigga that fuck one bitch and one bitch only. $10.
You know what I'm saying? He faithful. He gonna do his thing. Nothing wrong with being faithful. Do your thing, bro. But Afro was converting them. You know what I'm saying? Long dick
Converting.
style. So it's a whole nother level.
Even you gotta remember, Afro don't give a fuck, bro. He was a complete nigga, mama, bro. Remember how he got how he originally got the second head, man?
Then he just like when he did how he do that shit? I forgot, man. I gotta watch that shit again.
No, no. Oh, how he got information on who had the second head, man. Oh yeah, I remember. He killed the nigga who was fucking a bitch. It was this one nigga who was fucking a bitch. Hey, he just ringing up on that nigga midway. It was just like, nigga, what a second head, man. This nigga turned around and said some slick shit.
Hell no.
It's like, oh, he was like, kid, get the fuck up out of here, some shit like that. And then the nigga just said, Afro said, fuck what you talking about, nigga. This ain't no game. He's like, cut the fuck out that nigga.
Hell yeah, bro.
that
I'm out
nigga,
with him.
that nigga was started talking fast, like, hold on. I know where this shit at.
Y'all niggas, y'all niggas killed my daddy for this shit, bro. On gang, nigga. I need that headband. What's wrong with him, bro? That was that nigga Afro, bro.
Well, yeah, Afro had some hella real nigga moments. Uh, I don't know, like it's crazy. There's a lot of nigga moments in, in anime, bro.
True. It is. We can think about it for next time, bro. Since let's see. This is V. I'm drawing a blank here, even though I go over ABCs every day. I'm drawing a blank. W. W. All right, Nemo, you got the W.
all right. Give me 2 seconds.
Let's see if you shall redeem yourself. I think W is probably a good letter.
It
You know,
might be we finna see. I'm gonna come right
I
back.
need you to put me on something that you've been trying to put me on, nigga.
All right.
W, I don't know about W. W seemed real limited.
What's the finest Japanese W word? Wushu. So you got that for sure. or is that Chinese? I don't know.
Oh, bro, we can watch World Trigger, bro. What is it? What is it, bro?
World Trigger is
That's too
long
much.
though.
That's
Yeah,
too much, bro. That's like 100 episodes.
For real?
yeah.
Yes.
Respect,
Season three come out in the fall. That's 100 episodes, bro.
respect on that name. Thank you very much, World Trigger. Uh,
Oh, it's 73 episodes. Didn't know that.
Wait, is this a series or a movie?
yeah, I'm about to get you right now. Hold on, bro. Let's see. The question you got answers. Yeah. It's a 12 episoder.
I feel like I know what this nigga gonna pick.
Oh shit. We got a psychic in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He goes by the name of King Cat, the kitten. I mean the kid.
All right. So check this. So check this. This nigga is going to pick something involving magic or a slice of life. Waiting. I'm thinking waiting in the summer. He looked like a waiting in the summer type of nigga, bro.
Waiting in the summer type of nigga. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna go to the W's. I'm not gonna expend the effort because it ain't my pick. So I'm gonna chill. But
Warlords of Sea Drifter. That sounds pretty lit.
Warriors, but we all done seen that shit. Uh,
Without wings underneath under the innocent sky. Or a psychological romance. We without wings. A winter in the big city of young people will meet and fall in love. Takashi is a boy who plans to escape another world and is held back the thoughts of his younger sister Kabato and the girlfriend Asuka.
mm,
Shikari is a poor part timer who has to work with a student author who was right up there. I don't know. W definitely hard.
stand for weak. Nigga might pick something weak.
Yeah. Wedding peach. I'm not even gonna click on that. Welcome to Demon School. Yeah. I've been done. Yeah. W is definitely hard if you want to go dub. I don't know about sub. That's probably a way bigger selection, but the dub is ass.
We don't cater to your dub ass, nigga.
What you mean, nigga? I'm gonna start the show, nigga. If I say no more dub, no more subs, nigga, we ain't doing no more subs, nigga. Straight up.
Nigga, use a dub. This ain't no more parties, nigga. So go with that boo-hoo kitty fart shit, nigga. We do what the fuck we want to do around this motherfucker. Nigga want to set up, nigga. You better learn how to read, nigga.
That's why y'all niggas don't even know what the fuck be going on in that shit.
I actually
Uh-oh.
understand better.
Uh-oh. Witch Hunter Robin.
No, that's classic.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I got one for y'all.
It came out in the golden age.
Yep,
All right, what's up?
I got one. It's Wise Man's Grandchild.
Ah, I seen that one. Okay.
I seen that one too. So.
All right, I ain't seen it, so we can go.
No, man. I haven't seen it, but I seen it looking at the Western names.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Wise man.
Wise. It came out in 2019.
We're gonna see what Brett got for us with a whole new anime too. Check. So on that note, we're gonna sign off. It's been good, it's been real, it's been late, but it's been here. And I'm glad that you were here to tune in. Ladies and gentlemen, U.N.I verse. Only on the U.N.I verse. Where you
I
get
like
premium
that.
reviews. That what it
I
is.
like that.
You got anything for us, gentlemen?
Nah, man.
We's out.
All right, peace. Y'all follow me at King Cat the Kid.